Tong Liya has always been one of the most captivating and graceful figures in Chinese entertainment. Known for her elegance, talent, and quiet strength, she has touched audiences not only through her acting but also through her journey as a woman navigating both personal triumphs and challenges. In 2025, she surprised fans yet again with a bold and deeply personal artistic comeback, starring in the grand Xinjiang dance drama In the Distance, Here. This project is more than just a performance. It's a return to her cultural roots, a celebration of her heritage, and a declaration that she is entering a new chapter of her life with confidence and grace. For many, Tong Lia's name is instantly associated with her work in film and television. Over the years, she has built a reputation as a versatile actress, effortlessly moving between historical dramas, contemporary romance, and heartfelt character pieces. But what some may not realize is that her foundation as a performer was built in the world of dance. Long before the lights of television sets and movie cameras shone on her, Tong Liya was a young girl in Xinjiang who loved to move to the rhythm of traditional Uyghur melodies. Dance was her first language of artistic expression, the first way she learned to tell stories without words. Her early years in Xinjiang were filled with the colors, sounds, and textures of her homeland. The intricate hand movements of traditional dance, the flowing fabrics of cultural costumes, the warmth of community celebrations, all of these shaped her sense of beauty and performance. When she later left Xinjiang to pursue acting, she carried these influences with her, though her busy schedule as an actress rarely gave her the chance to return to them fully. That is why her decision to star in the Distance, Here feels so deeply significant. It is, in many ways, a homecoming. The dance drama itself is a sweeping artistic production designed to showcase the richness of Xinjiang culture while telling a universal story about love, longing, and identity. It is a marriage of traditional dance forms and modern stagecraft, blending poetic storytelling with dazzling visuals. For Tong Liya, taking the lead role was not just about performing. It was about representing her roots on one of the most prestigious cultural stages in China, and doing so in a way that would resonate with audiences far beyond her homeland. In interviews leading up to the production, Tong Liya spoke about the emotional weight of returning to Xinjiang for this project. She described standing on the rehearsal stage, hearing the familiar melodies of her childhood, and feeling an overwhelming sense of belonging. "It's more than a performance," she said. "It's a piece of my heart." Those who know her well say that this project has allowed her to reconnect with a part of herself that she had set aside for many years while working in the bustling entertainment hubs of Beijing and Shanghai. The production of In the Distance, Here has been nothing short of spectacular. The costumes are an explosion of color, drawing from the deep reds, golds, and blues of Xinjiang's traditional dress. The choreography is both intricate and fluid, blending folk movements with modern dance techniques to create something timeless. And at the center of it all is Tong Liya, her presence commanding, her movements both precise and full of emotion. Whether she is portraying moments of joy or deep sorrow, every step seems to carry the weight of her personal journey. Audiences who have seen the performance describe it as mesmerizing. Many note that Tong Liya is not just acting on stage, she is living each moment. Her years of experience as an actress allow her to bring layered emotion to the dance, while her deep familiarity with the cultural traditions of Xinjiang gives her performance an authenticity that no one else could match. The timing of this comeback is also worth noting. Tong Liya's personal life has been in the public eye in recent years, especially following her divorce from director Chen Xiqing in 2021. That chapter of her life was undoubtedly difficult, and for a time, she appeared to step back from high-profile projects. She focused more on herself, her son Duo, and finding balance away from the intense glare of the entertainment industry. Her fans supported her through it all, applauding her quiet resilience and encouraging her to take whatever time she needed. Her return in 2025 with such a culturally significant and physically demanding project sends a powerful message. It says that she is not defined by her past, that she remains a formidable talent, and that she is still capable of taking on work that challenges and fulfills her. It is not a commercial drama meant purely for ratings. It is a work of art, and in choosing it, Tong Liya has reminded everyone that she is an artist first. Beyond the stage, this production has had a ripple effect. For many young people in Xinjiang and across China, seeing Tong Liya proudly embrace her heritage has been deeply inspiring. She is a reminder that no matter how far you travel or how high you rise, your roots remain a source of strength. Cultural pride, in her case, is not about nostalgia alone. It is about keeping traditions alive while presenting them in fresh, relevant ways for new audiences. The performance also serves as a showcase of Xinjiang's cultural richness for people who may not have experienced it before. Through Tong Liya's artistry, they can glimpse the stories, the history, and the emotions embedded in the region's dances. In this way, she is not only performing for her fans, but also acting as an ambassador for her culture. Critics have praised her for taking this step, noting that in an industry often driven by quick fame and mass appeal, it takes courage to devote oneself to a project that prioritizes cultural depth and artistic integrity. The demands of the role are intense, the physical training, the emotional vulnerability, the long rehearsal hours, but Tong Liya has embraced them fully. Those close to the production say she was often the first to arrive at rehearsals and the last to leave, determined to master every movement and nuance. Her dedication has paid off. The media coverage of the premiere has been overwhelmingly positive, with headlines highlighting both the beauty of the production and the personal resonance it holds for its star. Social media has been flooded with clips and photos of her in costume, her smile radiant, her movements fluid and confident. Fans have written messages expressing how proud they are of her and how her journey back to the stage mirrors their own struggles and comebacks in life. Tong Liya's story is ultimately one of resilience. Life in the public eye has not always been easy for her, and she has faced moments of both joy and hardship. Yet each time, she has found a way to rise again, often stronger than before. Her performance in the Distance here is not just a career milestone, it is a personal victory. It is proof that she is still evolving, still growing, and still finding new ways to connect with her audience. As the curtain falls on each performance, the applause is loud and sustained. It is more than appreciation for the show. It is an acknowledgement of her journey, her artistry, and the courage it took to step onto that stage once again. For the audience, it is a shared moment, one that blends admiration for her craft with gratitude for the inspiration she provides. Looking ahead, it remains to be seen whether this marks a permanent return to the stage for Tong Liya, or if it is a special, one-time celebration of her heritage. But whatever comes next, she has made it clear that she will continue to choose projects that are meaningful to her, projects that allow her to express herself in ways that matter. In 2025, Tong Liya did not just star in a dance drama. She came home to her culture, to her passion, and perhaps even to herself. And in doing so, she reminded us all that sometimes the most powerful comebacks are not about reclaiming the spotlight, but about finding the light within.